Hi friends! We are here doing something new today. We're here on a yoga mat and I just want to focus on stretching. So when I do yoga, like if I'm not watching someone, I typically don't do a routine and yoga poses. If I'm just doing it off the top of my head, I am just moving my body. It's not even yoga, it's just moving my body, but I get into the same mentality as yoga. That's why I kind of want to like show you what I'm about to do. It's very fluid. It's just like yoga. But instead of the poses that we focus on, we just focus on movement. So it doesn't really matter. I don't have any names for poses, and some stretches are yoga poses. That's why like it's so intertwined. But I don't sit here thinking about, okay, I'm going to go into down dog, then three-legged dog on the right side, and then I'm going to go to a lunge. And like I'm not thinking of like pose to pose to pose. I'm just in my mind, in my body, being like, what needs to be moved right now? What do I need to flow? Where do I need to like kind of like crank something? You know what I mean? It's like your body's I'm done over explaining myself. Let's jump right in. Hi, Miss Curious. Hello, Miss Curious. My Princess Lunabug. Full name in action. We're gonna take this slow. There is no rush. I like starting by moving some energy. Sometimes that looks the same, sometimes that looks different, but I like moving around energy because the more you do it, the more you feel it. A thought has been sparking in my head about Tai Chi. I keep seeing things about Tai Chi, and I think it's showing me like, hey girl, you already like move this energy. You already learned this through Reiki. You already learned that like energy can be cultivated and it can be felt. And so that's what I'm doing without the knowledge of Tai Chi. Like, I have knowledge of yoga, but something just feels so right about just feeling it out. Two months ago, when I started being more consistent with content creation, I made a whole business plan and like mission statement for myself and what I really wanted to bring to the business. And what I learned is I want to be known for someone that came up from nothing. I didn't have anything handed to me. Do I have lucky breaks here and there? Sure, but I have a hell of a lot more unlucky breaks, and I've been through a lot, and I want to be online to help people help themselves, even if they don't know shit. Like, that's kind of my model. I'm like, even if I don't fucking know it, I can still do it. I don't know anything about owning a business. I don't know anything about working for myself on YouTube. I haven't created videos my whole life. I know nothing about it. But my passion is so real and it's been there my whole life. I just never had the confidence to put myself in front of the camera. I've been feeling a lot, and that's okay. And that's why I don't want to think. I don't want to have to know and look up and watch videos and follow someone else. I just want to do me, moving my energy and my body the way I see fit. And I want to teach you how to connect to your inner guidance, because you have everyone has an inner teacher. Everyone has an inner teacher that they can connect to, and they will know things that they don't even know that they know. It's life. I have a lot of tension in my hips. And like my mid to lower back is pretty much like stiff, like that, like right here where my back is so stiff. But I'm stretching. But I guess this is kind of how it starts anyways, right? Like I start stretching, sometimes I end up dancing or like moving like it's a dance, you know? I'm trying to get the splits down. How far am I? Oh, something just popped. Okay. Always move slowly. Heel toe. I like to do a couple rounds of consistent, what do I mean, like I was just doing a hip opener. Like I do a couple sequences of like opening, so I won't do anything that closes them really. Or like if I'm doing a back bend, I'll purposely do a couple back bend things before I ever like fold over again. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. But see, like sometimes I don't know what to do. Like I'm just like, I put myself on a mat and then I just like move. Like listen to your body. But little things matter. So like angling your toes out versus angling your toes in. This is open hip and the other is going to be closed hip. So you want to be aware of the little changes that you can make. And I am, this is the thing about me, it's so hard for me to explain. Like I just intuitively get things and I don't know how to communicate them. Like I'm so much smarter than I present myself to be because I don't know how to speak. Because I never liked the spotlight. I never liked being seen. I just never wanted it. But then it deprived me of all of the good experiences of being seen. And it still is today. Which is what I'm kind of getting over. Like, I don't care. I'm done caring so much about things that aren't even mine to care about. My focus when I'm moving is to keep my energy active. Like, if you can turn on your whole body, dude, you have a skill. Like, that's not easy to feel my whole body. Like, I don't know, just it's a lot of conscious thought of the brain to be in your full body and feel energy in your full body. But if you work out, you probably get it. I like to focus on energy. So I'm like, you know, like, this is lifting up the front of my body. This is actually a yoga thing. The front of my body is always lifting up while the back of my body is always grounding down. There's always polar opposites. While I'm rising up through the ground, I'm also rooting down to the depth of the earth. You know, like, there's this pull and this push, and that's how you get a better stretch. And when you can do your whole body instead of just stretching from maybe like your knee to your hip or your side or something, you're stretching from your toe to your fingertips. It's not easy, and I'm not perfect at it by all means, but at least I know what I'm doing, and I think the more consistent I am doing things like this, the better I'll be. Then I start wanting to move because I feel like I stretched enough that now I'll do stretches, but I'll repeat. So first I stretch, I go slow, I'm chilling, I'm just like, sometimes I'm kind of lazy about it, but when I focus on the energy, even if I'm kind of lazy, I feel like the energy is still cultivating and it's still there. Remember to breathe. And I'm just focusing on my body and like tweaking things. See how like the movement's kind of the same? And like I lose it, but like I come to something else. Dude, I've been getting cramps in my legs and my feet. Or practicing jumping and landing softly. Ooh, why is this hurting? And see, when things hurt, there's a threshold. If my mind can overcome the pain and dull it out a little bit, then I keep going. But if it's like, I can't, then I don't. Like, this kind of hurts. And that's like part of the listening to your body, is like you'll move things and you'll feel stuff. You'll feel a pinch, you'll feel a pull, a tug, a something, a pop, a burst, a squeeze. Like, you will feel things. It's just like, it's a moment of being present with yourself. So many times when I do this, I'm like sitting and I'm crying. Like, I'm just like, and then I'm like in a star position. Oh. Oh my gosh, my feet like actually feel weird. So I'm gonna sit down and massage the bottom for a little bit. A lot of times I don't even pull out my yoga mat. I'm just doing this in my room. Right now I'm holding pressure points of my foot, and it feels so nice to release it. What it comes down to is setting time aside to listen to your body. I think that's what we all need to do more. Because I want to help guide you. If I'm going to be on the internet and I'm going to be a voice, I want to help guide you in the ways that I struggle, because I know I can relate to a lot of people and I can relate to a lot of struggle. If I can help anybody, oh my gosh, it hurts so good. Bro, like, something's hurting. But see, this is when your mind has to be stronger, because I could be like, oh my God, something's wrong with me, my body, I need to go to the doctor, something's happening. Honey, no, there's no need for all that. I trust that everything is happening for a reason, and you know, I can overcome the fear. Why do my toes feel so weird? And then I'll get lost in it all. I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing again? What am I doing? I get lost in the sensation, and I just sit here for a while. Like, you know, it's all gonna be okay. God takes care of us. And no matter what, we get to film, we get to help someone feel less alone, then damn, I'm doing a good job in life. You know? Even if I have to go back somewhere I don't want to be, it'll all work out because I get to film. And nothing is set in stone. I think that's something I should be excited about. Nothing's set in stone for a reason, because it's not all here. So if I put my feet out like this, and I'm trying to keep like a pretty straight posture, and I put my knees together, and my heels and my toes together, sometimes I will get like super strong cramps because I'll like, I'm grounding through my feet, so I'm like really pressing into them. And sometimes this position hurts. Like, it's such a simple position, but for real, sometimes this is like so painful. It's working through the kinks, baby. This isn't even my yoga mat. I'm borrowing this. This house is not mine. I'm also borrowing this. I am just lucky enough to have a very spiritual cousin that gets life and is willing to help people because we're family and we connect. In this position, really ground through your feet and push up right at your hip points. This actually makes my knee hurt. I had like sciatica problems for a long ass time, maybe like almost a year, maybe like 8 months. And then it kind of went away. And then I had fluid build up in my knee joint, and they drained it. But I feel like there's still something, you know, it's still not perfect. That's another thing I've been dealing with. I have Crohn's, and right now I can't eat like anything fun. I have to do a cleanse for my gut because it needs it. Because if I don't, I would probably end up admitted. Like, I just eat everything really plain. I've eaten boiled chicken the past couple days with plain white rice. The only seasoning I put on it is turmeric. Like the softest, most boring, bland food you can think of. That's what I gotta eat. And I am a foodie. I love my food. I love good flavor. I love good spice. I love spicy. I can't eat spicy food. Like, I can't really have dairy. Gluten's not the best for me. Like, everything is, I can't even eat raw vegetables. If I eat vegetables, it's like carrots and green beans, and that's it. And they have to be very cooked. But life is life, and it is all teaching me to take better care of my health and take better care of my body and care more about what we consume. It's all a journey. It's all a progress. And I'm doing my best, and I hope there's people out there that are also trying their best, and they find me and they're like, oh wow, I'm not the only one doing all this work. There's a lot of silent battles that I go through. I appreciate my strength, and I hope you can appreciate your strength too. And then sometimes I just like to be fun and silly and do things for no reason. Like, pretend to be an airplane. Because you can feel the energy. And it feels cool. Ta-da! 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 I used to be able to do that better. Thank you for taking that journey with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for my 30 followers. I always say it backwards. Thank you for my 30 subscribers. I'm just very grateful. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at. May you try this at home safely. I'm excited to hear about it. If you feel like sharing, I hope you cultivate some energy and are conscious enough to feel it, because no matter what, you're all cultivating energy. I appreciate people who appreciate me, so that's where my heart lies, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I love you. Peace. Bye, friends.